Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Monica Maravo. Today, I would like to present about introduction to the immune system. Firstly, I would like to introduce my friends. ยศวรรษบุญภูมิรัตติพงษ์อัฏฐารุ่งโรจน์ลัคนาวัฒวิถีสิริยาดาลมรัตน์สิทธิพรรอดชมพู and สิริพรรษาชัชวรรณ The content of our presentation will be divided in 6 parts. Definition, importance of immune system, types of immunity, general properties, cell of the immune system, and conclusion. I will start with definition. Immunity is defined as resistance to disease, specifically infectious disease. Immune system is the collection of cells, tissue, and molecules that mediate resistance to infections. Immune response is the coordinated reaction of cells and molecules to infectious microbes. Next, I'm going to talk about importance of the immune system. First, defense. The immune system defends against infection and tumors. Second, injure and induce. The immune system can injure infected cells and induce pathologic inflammation. Third, rejection. The immune system can reject foreign cells such as organ transplant. Now I will hand over to Sriyada Lobat.
I'm Sriyada. Next, we are going to get to know about types of immunity. There are 2 types of immunity, which are innate immunity and adaptive immunity. First, let's try to understand about innate immunity. What is innate immunity? Innate immunity is also called natural immunity because it is immunity that occurs naturally as a result of a person's genetic constitution. To put it simply, since we were born, and it doesn't arise from previous infection or vaccination. It is responsible for being the first line of defense. And here are 4 main characteristics of innate immunity. Basic resistance present from birth, immediate reaction, non-specific defense mechanism, which means it can react to all kinds of microbes that invaded our body and having no memory. And these are innate immunity's components. Here are cells in innate immune system. They are monocytes, macrophages, natural killer cells, and so on. Chemical secretion such as tears and mucus, physical barriers such as skin, epithelial layer of gastrointestinal tract, and so on. So, let's continue with adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is immunity acquired by infection or vaccination or by transfer of antibody. It is responsible for providing long-term protection from reinfection with the same type of pathogen. And here are main characteristics of adaptive immunity. Acquired immunity. Response slowly the first time. Specificity, diversity, and high memory. Mr. Sitpon and Ms. Sripasa will explain in more details about these characteristics.
I am Siddhipon Roshapu. I would like to talk about types of adaptive immunity. The adaptive immunity works into brain college, humoral immunity, and cell-mediated immunity. I will discuss about humoral immunity and cell-mediated immunity. The most important between humoral immunity and cell-mediated immunity is that humoral immunity is antibody-mediated immunity, whereas cellular is cell-mediated immunity. The second difference, we see that humoral immunity eliminates extracellular microbes, whereas cellular eliminates intracellular microbes. The final difference, in humoral immunity, B cell play a major role, whereas cellular immunity, the T cell play a major role. Next, to understand what is humoral immunity and cell-mediated immunity, we see with the pathology pathogens enter your body. It's hard to control your immune system. The immune system launches the attack the pathogens. It launches by making antibody or cell itself to eliminate pathogens. Next, I would like to talk about properties of adaptive immunity. There are four main properties of adaptive immune response. The first property of adaptive immune response is specificity. Specificity is ability to ensure that distinct antigens elicit specific response. To understand what is specificity, we see T and B cell have specific membrane receptors. This will allow them to only recognize and target specific pathogens. The second property is diversity. Diversity is ability to enable immune system to respond to a large variety of antigens. The next property are presented by Sri Kansa.
I'm Sri Kansa. Today I'm going to talk about memory, which is one property of adaptive immune response. The adaptive immune response refers a pressure to antigens called primary immune response. Subsequent encounter with the same antigen lead to a response called secondary immune response. This figure shows how primary and secondary immune respond to antigen X and antigen Y. Their secondary response to antigen X is more rapid and larger than primary response and is different from primary response to antigen Y. Other features include clonal expansion, specialization, and non-reactivity to cell. The table shows main difference between innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity presents at birth and adaptive immunity develops over a pressure to an antigen. First get off response, innate immunity has fast response while adaptive immunity responds slowly the first time. Innate immunity is non-specific to antigens while adaptive immunity specific to antigens. And innate immunity doesn't have memory while adaptive immunity does. Next, just what will explain about cell of immunity.
Hello, I'm Usman. I'm going to talk about cells of the immune system. Let's start with lymphocytes. Lymphocytes have principal function to specific recognition of antigens. There are two types of lymphocytes, which are B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. First, B lymphocytes are mediators of humoral immunity. Second, T lymphocytes are mediators of cell-mediated immunity. And then antigen-presenting cells such as dendritic cells, macrophages, B cells, and follicular dendritic cells. Principal function is capturing of antigen to display lymphocyte. First, dendritic cells are imitation of T cell response. Second, macrophages are effective phase of cell-mediated immunity. And last one, third, follicular dendritic cells are display of antigens to B lymphocytes. And lymphocytes are the only cells that produce canonic distributed receptors specific for diverse antigens and are the key mediators of adaptive immunity. And now I will pass you to Lakana. She will talk about more information of lymphocyte.
My name is Nakana. I'm going to talk about part of lymphocyte. So, lymphocyte differentiate into specific lymphocytes. The first type is B lymphocyte. Recognize soluble or cell surface antigen and differentiate into antibody secreting cell. Next, helper T lymphocyte recognize antigen on the surface of antigen presenting cell and secrete cytokine. This stimulates different mechanism of immunity and inflammation. Next, cytotoxic T lymphocyte recognize antigen in infected cell and kill this cell. The last type is regulatory T cell. It plays an important role in the inhibition of other lymphocytes, especially of T cell, and prevent autoimmunity. And this picture shows about maturation of lymphocyte. Lymphocyte develop from precursor of generative lymphoid organ. Mature lymphocyte enter the peripheral lymphoid organ where they respond to foreign antigen and disintegrate in the blood and lymph. Some immature B cells leave the bone marrow and complete their maturation in the spleen. Next, Josephat will explain about stage in the life history of lymphocyte.
Okay, this slide shows a state in life history of lymphocytes. The table shows that naive lymphocytes recognize foreign antigens to initiate to adaptive immune response. Naive lymphocytes need signals in addition to proliferate and differentiate into effector cells. Effector cells develop from naive cells, function to eliminate antigens. The effector cells of the B lymphocytes lineage are antibody secreting plasma cells. The effector cells of the CD4 T lymphocytes lineage produce cytokines. Other progeny of the antigen-stimulated lymphocytes differentiate into long-lived memory cells. Next, antigen-presenting cells presented by reticle.
I'm going to present about antigen-presenting cells. Antigen-presenting cells are a type of immune cells that enable the T lymphocyte to recognize an antigen and mount an immune response against the antigen. Antigen-presenting cells includes dendritic cells, macrophages, and B cells. Dendritic cells are immune cells that process the antigen materials, and they are present in the skin like Langerhans cells in the lining of the nose, lungs, stomach, and intestines. Sometimes dendritic cells present in the surface of the other cells to induce an immune response. This functioning as an antigen-presenting cells, and sometimes macrophages also function as an antigen-presenting cells for activation and differentiation. The lymphocytes can also function as an antigen-presenting cells. And antigen-presenting cells, such as macrophage cells, can engulf and digest a foreign bacterium. And antigen from the bacterium is presented on the cell surface, in conjunction with MSC class 2. Lymphocytes of the adaptive immune response interact with antigen-embedded MSC class 2 molecules to mature into functional immune response cells. This picture shows about naive CD4 positive T cells engaged with MSC class 2 molecules on antigen presenting cells and become activated, and then with clones of activated T cells. In turn, active B cells and CD8 positive T cells, which become cytotoxic T cells, and then cytotoxic T cell kill infected cells. All of our contents have finished. Next one, again, we will recap of our presentation.
Okay, to summarize, there are two types of immune system as following: innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity is natural immunity that occurs naturally as a result of person's genetic constitution, and the components of this immunity are non-specific, such as cells like mast cells, natural killer cell, macrophages, and so on. Chemical secretions such as tear, mucus, and physical barriers like skin. But adaptive immunity is immunity acquired by infections or vaccination or by transfer of antibody. And adaptive immunity has two main parts. First, humoral immunity, and second, cell-mediated immunity. Humoral immunity is about antibodies mediated, and it can eliminate extracellular microbes, and B cell is the major lymphocyte in this immunity. In the other hand, cell-mediated immunity is about cell-mediated. It can eliminate intracellular microbes, and T cell is the major lymphocyte in this immunity. T cells can also be divided into three types, which are helper T cell, cytotoxic T cell, and regulatory T cell. These cells also contribute to the function of adaptive immunity according to the type of cells. That brings presentation to the end. Thank you, Dr. Apinya Josephu, for your suggestion, and thank you for your attention. If you guys have any questions, please leave comment below this post.